Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Cassie. I have a 6-year-old daughter that I am homeschooling this year with the Timberdoodle Curriculum. I did a video a few months back just showing what was in the Timberdoodle Curriculum. I had no idea how to use any of the products yet, so I wanted to update you guys and let you know how we have been doing with it. I took out the things that we absolutely love and the things that we don't really love. I'm not going to show everything that's in the first grade curriculum, but I am going to go over key components and let you guys know how we are doing with it, how we feel, how my daughter's doing with it, and if I would recommend it, tips that I have, all of the above. So if you're interested in that, please stick around. I am going to start with this geography book that my daughter has been doing since we started. For reference, we started on September 2nd, and now what's today? November 7th. So as you can tell, my daughter's in the background and she wants to give me tips to tell you guys. So as I was saying, with the geography that comes with the Timberdoodle curriculum, this thing is amazing. We have loved it. My daughter has loved it. She's all finished. I'll show you guys some of the activities. So it just goes into, I don't know, different places in the world, different areas for them to learn. Just for reference, you can see here it talks about the United States, different states, the capitals, borders, and what we really like about it is that there are 3 or 4 different activities to do within each section, and there is always a hands-on activity for her to do. So at the very end, she really likes that she can rip out a page and then she cuts it out and then she pastes the things wherever she needs to. So for this one right here, it's talking about what type of weather do different states have, and then she was able to color in, you know, a sun and some rain clouds and paste them where she needed them to go. But yeah, it talks about different areas of land. I mean, it really just covers the core basics. And for first grade, this is awesome. I actually purchased the second grade book of this, and we are going to get started this upcoming week. And she is very excited because I would say out of all of the Timberdoodle activities, this is one of her favorites. So going in order of her favorites, I guess we'll go with math next. She has really been enjoying this math curriculum. I rip out all of the pages and put them in each week. And sometimes she'll do 2 weeks worth of math because she's just really wanting to do math. So as you can see, if you look in there, that's how much we've completed so far. So we are definitely on a roll. I would say, I will give you guys an idea. You know, this is a basic math sheet, but right here she's working on her subtraction. There's always word problems. She uses manipulatives. I showed you guys that in my original video. The manipulatives work great, and when she gets really stuck, we pull those out and she has no problem. And then it always comes with, at the end of the week, she always has a practice test. And honestly, I don't even tell her that it's a practice test. I just put it in with her other worksheets and she completes it no problem. Doesn't need my help or anything. And that's how I know it's a breeze for her. Honestly, I think she'll have to go up in some type, in like the next, I'd have to look into what would be above that and what she would need for second grade math. So if you guys have any tips on that, let me know. I do supplement with other workbooks and other worksheets, which I will talk about in a little bit. But yeah, we have been really liking this, and this is the math Another thing that she has really been enjoying is the daily 6 trait writing. She does this, honestly, she does this within 2 days, and there's 5 activities for her to do each week, and it just goes over the basics of writing, you know, reading a story. Where is the beginning, where's the middle, where's the end, grammar, sentence structure, capitals, periods, things like that. And she's really been enjoying this as far as writing and reading. I'll get more into the writing and reading in a little bit. Another thing that she has been enjoying is this critical and creative workbook. It says to only do 1 or 2 sheets, I think, per week for this. There is a schedule that you can print from the Timberdoodle website. Will give you a link and you can print an entire schedule and work it to your family structure. I did do that. Honestly, I feel like I just wasted paper because we just kind of do our own thing. I go by how she is feeling that day. You know, I'm not going to push something that is going to be more work for me, to be quite honest. That's not why I chose to homeschool. So, you know, there are days that I will push a little bit harder, but most of the time I just go by feel. And I hope I'm making sense with that. But what I do is I will rip out probably like 4 or 5 of these worksheets. And lately I've been letting her go through and pick the ones that she would like to do. But they're just basic knowledge worksheets, you know, fun things. Like there's a maze on here and, you know, this one right here. Who would wear each of these hats? You know, just basic busy work, I guess I would say. But she loves working on these worksheets, and she has a lot of workbooks that have activities like this. Another thing that I would say, we'll get into the okay area, that is the spelling UC. She doesn't mind this. We've gotten pretty far. There's 2 of these workbooks. As you can see, I rip out the pages. That's where we are. But so for pros and cons, she really likes, so there's always some type of riddle or nursery rhyme that she has to rewrite and then read and say out loud. And she does really well with this. The hard part, I guess, is then she has to spell words in these sections, and then I have to give her the words, and sometimes it's hard because I have to look up what 4-letter word with the 3rd letter being E for a vowel could she write in this section. She's writing back to me if you can hear her. But so we do like it, but it can be a little bit tedious, I guess. And then there's also sections for her to write whatever word we come up with there. I would say this has been a really beneficial program for her writing. I have noticed even like her handwriting skills have improved greatly since using this. So I would recommend the spelling UC. And her spelling, of course. I mean, it's spelling UC, so her spelling has gotten a lot better, and her ability to know where vowels are in words and be able to sound out the vowels in words has improved. Next is the leap into reading. I would say that we really like the leap into reading. I have noticed a huge progress in her ability to read since starting this. The only thing about it is sometimes the lessons are a little long and it's hard to keep her attention. So I would say out of all of the units, we're a little bit behind schedule with this just because it's so time consuming and we don't have a lot of time recently in our lives to really focus on this. And so I'm hoping that we can get back into this and really hone in on the leap into reading curriculum. But I will say, what I really like about it, there's a teacher's manual that comes with this, and it goes by step in each lesson what I need to do, what I need to prepare, what items do I need, and then I will get everything ready, and we will start the lesson. And then once we've started the lesson and we've done everything, there's always a fun activity for her to do at the very end. So I always have her cut out whatever it is, and she can cut it all out and do the activity by herself. She loves that. And she can also, excuse me, she can also work on her scissor cutting skills when she's working on that. So I always have her cut out each activity because she's getting both skills out of that. And then at the very end, which she has really, really enjoyed, is putting the sticker after she has finished a lesson, and she has really been liking that. And sometimes she's really nice and lets her brother put the sticker on the lily pad. The curriculum also comes with this test prep book. She has done a few of the tests on here, as you can see, and she did really well with it. She understood it. We've gone over all that material, so she had no problem with this test prep, and I really like it because then I know where she is and I know what we need to work on. So this is a must. So the science, we have mixed feelings about. There's 3 books that come with it. This is the student textbook, but each week we read a chapter, and then there is an experiment, and then she writes in her lab notebook. And the thing that is, I guess, the most difficult is that the lab notebook has a lot of the same repetition over and over and over. So for example, she'll be doing a lab and then it will ask her the same question multiple times, and then she kind of loses her interest in wanting to do it because it's asking the same thing over and over. And I understand why you need to do that when completing a science experiment, but at the same time, for a first grader, she's not enjoying that. So I would say if there was something we could change, it would be the repetition in the science labs. So this, is not our favorite. We're gonna work through it, but I definitely wouldn't do this specific science curriculum again. Our least favorite has been the history. I don't really know how to put this into words because I want to be careful about what I say, but I really just don't feel like we're getting anything from this, like in regard to what we want for our education or like our daughter's education. And there are some things in here that we like it talks about the Great Pyramids and things like that. So I don't know. But I'm gonna say I don't like this. I can touch more on that later sometime, but we've stopped using it. I would say I don't know, we made it to like chapter 8 or 9 and I was just over it. So I am going to be supplementing with something else in regard to history. So I don't know, that might be like US presidents or something in that realm, but it definitely won't be this. And I don't feel like it was a secular, non-religious curriculum in this specific area. Maybe other people, disagree, but I just don't feel like this is for us. So something that she really does like, this is one of the things that I love about Timberdoodle, is the just the logic games that come with it. This one, she loves these mini look books. There are this is her little like checker thing. I don't even know what you call this, but her little board. And then it has clues right here and she has to solve it with this, and then she turns it over and she can see if she did it correctly and it gives you the answer down there. So it is really cool. Love this, and I like it for in between subjects. I really like it, especially, just a little brain teaser, gets her going. This is another, I love this. I would recommend this to anyone. I honestly want to get this for like all my girlfriends who have kids because this is so awesome. It comes with different logic questions, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but it comes with this board, and then it comes with these different shaped cookies, and then it will have questions on there, and you have to find out which way the cookies will go, and there's 9 of them. And it's, I mean, I guess it's I don't know how to, I'm so bad at explaining stuff. I apologize, but let me show you one of the, so it'll say yellow triangle, and so it shows you it has to go there because that's where the arrows are, or it'll say
like
blue, it'll give you the blue color, and then it will tell you it can't go there, but it could go anywhere else. So it really, you have to move the pieces around and try to discover where they go.
Like this one goes here or here to there. It has to go right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or here.
And you really like it.
Or here to there.
Sorry about that. My camera died. I didn't even mention the lighting before, but it's dark out. But we're going to finish this up. As we were saying, that Smart Cookies game, the best. I would highly recommend it. The other really cool thing that came with the Timberdoodle curriculum was a watercolor set. I can't remember the name of it, and I no longer have the box because my daughter used them up right away. It was so beautiful. It came with a liquid, it came with liquid paint, and then it came with a little plastic piece that you fill up with water, and you could squeegee the water into it and the colors would flow together, and it was beautiful. I looked it up on Amazon, and you could get, there are many different sets, and it was about $20, and it came with a set of 2. So it is a little bit on the pricier end when you're looking for watercolor sets, but it was beautiful, and I just love how creative she could be, and there was no way you can mess it up. So I definitely plan on, well, when I locate them again, I plan on framing them and hanging them up. They are beautiful. My daughter wants me to let you guys know that when we frame them and hang them up, we will show you guys. So we will. They're beautiful. So outside of the Timberdoodle curriculum, I have supplemented a few different things, and I will show you guys some of those things. There's obviously a few more, but I'll just show you what we are currently using regularly. So the first thing is this grade 1 reading skills book. I actually got this at Barnes & Noble, and we just work on a few pages each week, and here is an example of a lesson for you guys. It really ties in nicely with the reading curriculum that she currently has. So right here she has to read the sentence and then line up what is happening in the sentence to the picture, and that just really helps with reading skills and comprehension. I bought this our Read Aloud family journal on Amazon because I really want my daughter to love reading, and right now she doesn't have a love for reading. And I remember when I learned how to read when I was a kid, it was like this whole world opened up to me, and it's all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was read and use my imagination, and just, I don't know, reading can be magical. Like, am I right? I just remember being a kid and reading the Harry Potter series and just getting into it, and I just really want her to have a love for reading. So with this family Read Aloud journal, it says, we joined the 100 book Read Aloud family challenge. So there's 100 different writing prompts in here, and they're all the same. And you just write down the book number, the date that you read it, the title, the author, and then our book memories. I'm gonna be honest, we have not started this yet, but we plan to, and I will let you guys know how it goes. We have read a few books, but we just haven't filled this out yet. So that is something we are going to be working toward, and I can give you guys an update on this. But I got this on Amazon, and it was really affordable. Going along with the love of reading, I got this audio book CD, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I was trying to collect my thoughts, but I remember reading this as a kid, and we've only listened to the first couple of chapters, but it was really nice because we just put it in the CD player and we just relaxed on the couch and we listened to it. And then I asked her questions about the characters. If she were to imagine them, what would they look like? And just those little details that, I don't know, make reading fun. And I feel like an audio version of a book is equally as fun as reading. So I just wanted to try something new, and this is our first book that we have gotten. I want to get into more fantasy type books because I feel like when kids read fantasy books, that's when their imaginations just like explode. And then going along with books, I have picked up a bunch of these books. So far we've liked them. We have read a couple and we read a few chapters at a time, but I will show you what we have so far. And then I also plan on checking out our local library to see if they have more topics. But what I have gotten are these books called the What Is, and then I think the other ones are called What Was, and then Who Is. So I got the What Is the Statue of Liberty, What Were the Twin Towers, What Are the Great Pyramids. I got this to go along with our history curriculum. As you can see, we've read a good chunk of it. I really like these books because they are, you know, they're geared for a young age range and they are easy to comprehend, and there are facts in there, but it's not overkill, if that makes sense. It's just enough so their attention is all in and you can get the basic facts out. So this other one, I'm really excited about this one, the Who Is Greta Thunberg. Is that how you say it? Thunberg? But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I really want her to read books about strong females. What Is Niagara Falls? Speaking of strong females, this was more for myself because I'm a huge fan, but the story of Simone Biles, and we have actually read this. We got this because I was a huge Titanic fan as a kid. What Was the Titanic? We have gotten into this. Very, very good. For the Beatles, just for fun, you know. We're homeschooling. We can do what we want. And then I got What Was the Holocaust? Because this is an important topic. We have not gotten into it, but I have high hopes for this, and I can also let you guys know how this goes. And then to finish out everything, I've also been supplementing with like fun activities and arts and crafts, and I will show you guys some ideas that I have for you to help out with that. And I really try to go with themes. Sorry, my daughter's in the background distracting me, but I got this a few worksheets off from I can't even say it, but Teachers Pay Teachers. And I got these little turkeys. What am I thankful for? And then you fill out the feathers and then you make a turkey. And then I also got this Christmas worksheet, and you just label the different Christmas things on the worksheet, and these were free. There's a lot of free resources on Teachers Pay Teachers, so I would check that out. And then this other one I thought was so cute, this selfie worksheet. I know she's gonna love that. And then also Hobby Lobby has some great crafts for kids. I normally get my kids crafts at the Dollar Tree, but right now their Christmas themed stuff is 50% off, and you get a lot more in their packages. So for example, last month I got these I'm thankful for wheels, and then they fill them out and it comes with these little things to help spin it. But you know, these were $5, 50% off, and there was like 12 in here, so definitely worth the price. Let me show you a couple other ideas. I got these little snowflakes, and I thought my daughter could color them and make them really pretty, and then we'll put her picture in them and she can hand them out to family members as Christmas gifts. some little felt reindeers, and we've already dug into these, but these little felt ornaments, and she colored a few of these with her friend. So those are all really great ideas going along with the Timberdoodle curriculum. But thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, let me know what you liked. If you need any other advice, if you want to know any other details about the Timberdoodle curriculum, I just kind of glazed over it, but if there's anything you want to know about specifically, I can let you know. And again, just sharing with you our personal journey and what we are doing, and we're all just trying our best and doing our best in this homeschooling journey. And yeah, so thank you, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion.